It's pretty good.
You're cool. But what's considered a knockout? Like, is he just...
I'm out cold.
Like,
I
you
get
unconscious?
blacked out, like I'm unconscious for at least 5 seconds.
About to fuck this thing.
Fuck!
But where does he get to hit you?
Yeah, Mo's
Anywhere he wants. Anywhere he thinks he can knock me out from.
You can do it then. You can just...
Nice. One was still underpass, right? Might be upper. Oh, nice. Good.
God.
I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it.
Oh yeah, 100% Tim wins this. Trust me. He like slowly looked.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
But it's Lasky.
Oh my Tim.
God, a medic.
You didn't have to do that to him, Tim.
Maybe it does look shady. It's very safe to say that, again, all the money in NIP TV, right, in that PayPal, well, it was like a public one. It was the official NIP PayPal. So when all this happened, right, 2013 into the old NIP, into the new NIP, who do you think had the rights for the PayPal, right? It wasn't PETA. PETA lost access. Someone took that and changed the password. He couldn't have logged in to take the money. He couldn't log it. You know what I mean? Anders lost access too, right? This is why there was a whole
Anders
fight.
telling me that.
Right. Yeah. This is why there was a whole fight of like, hey, I want my money back, right? So while maybe it does seem shady, I don't think PETA did anything wrong.
Everybody stays there. And I was in a bar, as is my way at events, and Heaton comes fucking lumbering over to me. And he's a big dude. He's like 6'8", pure muscle, the last of the Vikings. Like, it's terrifying. And he's got a face like thunder. And he says, me and you need to have a chat outside. And I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. Like, not now. Like, not the shit kicked out of me at DreamHack. Like. So I go over, and he pulls me outside, and he's looking at me like this, like hulking up. And then he comes at me, and I'm like, oh fuck, here we go. I'll give it my best. I'll give it the college try. And he gets me in a bear hug, and he goes, thanks, man. Like, we didn't know what was going on. We didn't know where the money was going. Like, we've been trying to do it honest. Every time we get investors, we get fucked over. We started turning over stones, looking in the accounts, and yeah, you're right. This guy was withholding.
One more E-Box. Ivy. Ooh, so easy.
Forced into retirement by NIP, right? And it's just what's going on here? Like, fucking leave. Dude, listen, you're not even that old. This team has really fucked you. And don't get me wrong, I think that for the other two players that has left, I think they're much happier now. And I really hope that Get Right leaves. Listen, you don't owe NIP anything, Get Right. You know what I mean? Like, you don't owe them anything. If anything, they owe you fucking everything, right? So don't think for a second that you can't go somewhere and start over. Like, you're better than that. You know, you're one of the most accomplished goddamn players in all of Counter-Strike that we have. You know, don't forget that. And I can't believe we're getting to a point in which we have one of the staples of goddamn Counter-Strike thinking about retirement because you have a dysfunctional team. And again, don't get me wrong, the players within the lineup,
This guy's terrified.
It's the first time Sam's been in the shower in a week.
Holy shit! What the fuck?
He's out of his mind.
crossing long already. I flash. I boost you behind the smoke, yeah?
Wait. That would be
Okay,
good.
kill us. Kill.
Easy. Short one, kurwa.
Oh my god.
I'm just sitting here laughing because it's just so typical Polish guy.
Let's go hit 70.
I'm defusing the bomb.
You're not even gonna defuse it. You're not even gonna smoke it. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Suction.
He didn't even hit
Holy
you once,
shit.
that's amazing.
Should like it.
After Cologne, and there's a bunch of times Titan eliminates us with fucking Kaylee dropping 45, cheating his tits off, right? And I'm like, okay, well, it's great that I basically had to retire because of fucking Kaylee just ruining my life.
There's
Having to up against
an
this
extra
guy.
dick in your ass right there.
They're
You got
just
two
like,
nip dicks
just
in
go
your
in
ass,
there.
and then Kaylee's coming in.
Just go
Got
in
some
there,
room
right?
in there for Florence?
And and it's
Fuck
funny,
it up.
right? So like my
No.
Nice throw. Kill him.
Go towards B and blow up or
Smoke sandwich and go B.
Димма, пошел нахуй.
where are you, man?
Okay, whatever. I saw. One green, back green. Back eye behind. Last guy, enter. Nice round. So easy.
Thank you.
Var mid oynuyor. Short öldü. Ne? Ben onu vuruyorum ya. Fuck was that? Ya yok ya. Bilmiyorum. Ne bu?
You guys think of that? 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm not.
got into tax problems. I made 217,909 Swedish krones before
Right,
tax.
So what's that in?
That's less than average pay in Sweden, I might add. That
Jesus
comes out to
Christ.
be
So that's
33.5K,
$22,000.
I think, in total. If I were to convert, I got to go back, right, to 2013.
Yeah.
At the
'cause-
moment, it's 22K, but the dollar was at 6.4K, right? So it was 33.5K. But again, we use in Swedish currency. At the end of 2013, in my bank account, I had $3,000. And the end of
fucking
2013,
esports, dude.
after 2012, 2013,
B probably?
Yeah, help me.
Bomb, you spot bomb.
Short.
Yellow.
I think one short.
nowhere to be found.
Mm.
And we're like, he's fled to Thailand, nowhere to be found. Like, this is kind of odd, right? And then, the whole thing of like, but don't worry, guys, we have this all.
No, sorry, I'm smoking outside. Okay. Looks like
Nice.
I like this.
B.
Coming around.
Make ace.
That's it. Yeah. Nice, man.
Täällä on kaikkienkin aseita. Sitten on luurissa. Eikö sillä on oikein? Mä luulen, että Samsa ampuisi kouluun.
Älä vaiha siihen, älä vaiha. Älä vaiha.
Kiitos.
There's that. But it is going to be 15-14 OT, or it is going to be 16-14. In either case, it's going to be an entry for Jane. Ooh la la. Pasha again aggro through B house. It is going to be Calicious that holds the line, the newest addition to youngsters. He's the one man that they can count on continuously to be able to perform. But Pasha, certainly his aggression was unwarranted, and it's going to be Tutson that's going to be falling as well. The Calicious, they know he's there. Drops the smoke, reveals his position. But look at this, Heretics.
Oh.
This is the end, I think. I fear the worst. Shane in window. Here's the player in connector. Takes down one. That's not. Whoa!
Oh
180 by Marka. And it's a Calicious double. Nice. Drops the bomb. Back to a 1-on-2. An ace to clutch it. To win overtime. To potentially turn the tide. 1-on-1. It is going to be a duel against David P. But it's not enough. And it is going to be the end. Youngsters